Okay, guys. So I realize you might need a little more detail in posting to Blogger and setting up your posts because there's some stuff you can do. And I apologize. My son is playing in the background, and I don't think there's much I can do about it. So I'm just gonna run with it. What I've done real quickly is I went ahead and put and selected new post in Blogger. Actually, let me save this. And I just hit new post. It's gonna send me to an open post, and I'm going to go into this one that I just started last night, but I retitled it. What first thing I'm going to do is, like, I found an article that I wanted to basically review and write about, and it's on Music Connection website, and that's a great spot for you guys to start if you were looking for something to write about. Music Connection's a great website to work with. This one's called Five Keys to Getting Added to a Playlist, and this one's originally written by Bobby Ozinski, who's super popular in the industry. And so he's got a lot of cool stuff to say. But basically, what I did is I'm going in Blogger. Kind of my approach here is I titled it my own title by my name, right? So my own title by Vince Casas, and then I actually kind of talk kind of candidly about like the whole approach here. And so I just wrote in the beginning, I put, and in reviewing an article originally written by the renowned Bobby Ozinski, posted on Music Connection, I realized some really fundamental steps that could help other artists in their pursuit of getting added to Spotify playlists. Well, what I did is noticing that I mentioned both an individual person and, of course, the Music Connection website. What I went ahead and did is I highlighted where it says Music Connection. I went to the homepage of Music Connection and I copied the link here. I then selected this box that says link, add or remove link, and I clicked on it. And for this instance, I won't drop it in that way because, let's see, did I delete it? Oh, I actually did delete it that way. So I just hit link, and then I'm going to paste, see where it says web address. You could also do it to an email address. And I threw that in there. But it says text to display, Music Connection. That's what it says up above. And then I made sure that I select, because it's not by default selected, open this link in a new window. I usually like to do that when I'm putting links in. So I'm going to hit OK. What it's going to do is in the post, it'll look like this bluish. It looks purple now, but it should look blue in the end. And then it'll say, I realize the rest of my sentence is here. Down below, I went ahead and put original article available here. And instead of writing just the link, which I went ahead and included the link to the article right below, just in case anybody was like, well, I don't understand that. So I see the link, so I can just copy paste that here. What I did is with the word here is I actually went to the article link, copied the article link. I did the same thing. I linked it here where it says here. I just literally put that. Of course, I don't know if I did it that time anyway. So I'm going to copy, put where it says here, paste, open in a new link. Bam. Okay, so it literally looks like this. And if we want to preview it, you could look at what it's going to look like. Getting your music on a Spotify playlist with Vince Casas, interviewing, and blah, blah, blah. It says the same stuff here. But you'll see the Music Connection. This should be a link. Of course, I don't know why. And then there should be a link. I don't know if it's in preview format, if it's not going to let me. Hold on, let me see. I'm just going to publish this. And then go to the view blog. Oh, yeah. This is the actual blog version. This looks correct. And good. That goes to Music Connection like it's supposed to. This goes to the original article like it's supposed to. From here on out, for the rest of what's about to be said, I can go ahead and just begin to write. Hold on one sec, but I can essentially begin to write about the information that I wanted to. All right, hold on, timeout. Yes, sir. What's up?
You have to go to a place. You're going to go somewhere. It's a place, but I don't know where you're going.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so down below, I'm going to go ahead and write my comments or thoughts about this. Now, I don't want to necessarily copy this. Okay, so there's a lot of detail here, and because of course copyright issues, I don't want to infringe upon those kinds of things. What I'm going to do in mine is I'm just going to do, I'll do this. bum. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to summarize and give you the real dirt on each of the outline steps. For more info, please see the original article listed here. Now, in turn, what I can actually do, since I have music that's out there, as some of the other students do as well, I can actually follow up to this post by actually activating the steps instead of just like reading the steps and summarizing them. I can go, you know what? Here's the verifying the profile, and here's what it looked like. And for me, you can actually check that out. So step one. So I'm actually going to do this. Step one. His step one, I am actually going to use verify your profiles, okay? And then I'm actually going to explain it, because the one thing he doesn't put in here is the explanation, verify your profiles. Hey, bud, can you take that cart to the other room? Actually, you're fine. Here, I just need to close this. Thank you. Oh, can you take these guys with you? Have fun. So I'm going to, verify your profiles. Most importantly here, importante. Most importantly, verify and make your Spotify account look professional. Here's how. Now, I have some background information, so I can give a little bit of insight into this. But for you guys, you could literally just kind of summarize like these sections. For me, I'm just going to say like, here's how you would do this based upon the things that I know. For you, if you're reading it, you might need to learn a bit about this. But like immediately, I could say, all right, well, how do you verify your profile? Well, first, if you're an indie artist, you must activate your Spotify profile by simply going to Spotify for Artist. Okay, and then that's a really simple process. So Spotify for Artist. Oops. Okay, there it is. And what you're going to do is, in this whole thing here, again, Spotify for Artists, I have the web link. I'm going to drop the link here. Make sure it's open in a new window. Bam, that's ready to go. Once you claim your account, you're going to add your bio. You're going to add a photo. I'll call it a press photo. Add your bio, press photo, links to social media. Okay, I'm sorry. One other thing that's important here. First, you must have music released on Spotify. So that's not going to work if you don't already have music released on Spotify. So I'm going to just update this for a second. We'll roll to Spotify so you can see how this works. So once you're in there, here's my account. I don't have a lot. I just started this account in January. So I got a lot of work to do, getting streams and followers and all that fun stuff. And so if I look at it here though, down here in the profile, this is the first thing you get. So like the first thing you essentially have to do is immediately go in and edit header image, the avatar image. There's also a bio section. If you go to about, the bio section here, the social media, all your social media handles. You can actually add more info here. If you had concerts, you could do that here. So one thing I guess I forgot there is the image gallery. So I'm going back to where is it? Bio, press photo, links to social media, concert dates, and additional photos. Okay, so once that's up, now all of a sudden we're able to do step 2. Okay, so there's step 1. In step 2, if we kind of go back to this, getting some followers on the streaming platform. Okay, so now this is something I haven't done yet. I haven't really put a whole push out there. Use social media. But I'll tell you this. But first, try face-to-face marketing. The return is 1,000 times greater. I'm just gonna try this. Hold on. Yeah, what's up?
He opened up all action figures.
All the action figures?
Yeah, that was Colson's.
Who did? Colson?
Me.
Oh, you did.
Colson and Mommy did. Come on.
Hold on.
This is a wolf.
Let's set this up.
This is a wolf, and this is
Oh, that's so cool. I'm sorry I missed it. You know what? Let me come out
This is a thing.
as a robot.
It says boop boop boop.
Sorry, I know they're having fun. So in the end, for now, obviously I'm running out of isolated time where I could talk to you about this without some interruptions. But if we go, I updated this, and if we go to the view blog and we look at it, essentially your blog post is going to look like this in the front end at the top, and it's going to have this section here where it says read more. And then when you go into the read more, you can read the whole thing. So like in the end, when everybody starts posting theirs, you're going to be able to see everybody's lining up.
Man, this goes to your muscle.
Okay, so you're going to see all these lined up, and then essentially,
This is a muscle.
that's cool. That is so cool. Okay, and then you'll see. So the other important part here is you'll see the date that it was generated, which is super important to me because that's kind of what's going to tell me whether or not you got it turned in on time. So it's going to be important to have the dates look correct. But it should read pretty cool. And then the greatest part about that. Oh, you got one too. Greatest part about that is when you go to do the share, you can actually share on Facebook or Twitter. Let's say I did a share on Twitter. I think I'm in Twitter still. Oh yeah, there you go. See, when I go to share this link, Music Business with Vince, getting your music onto Spotify playlists, I can literally just share this article with my team of followers, so that they can kind of get excited about it, read about it, find out some info. For whatever reason, my original blog says neon trees still on the HTML. So that's my fault. I'll have to figure out how to make that, how to undo that. Let's see, hold on. Because that was my original post from yesterday. So I wonder if, let's see, is there an advanced options? No, labels, no. None of this stuff says. Oh, yeah, here we go. Am I not able to change this? Done. Permalink. I'll have to work on that. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Check this out. Get it rolling. This will be very, very fun. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Cool.